Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream tonight. I hope everybody's having a great day, and welcome to MyFaction reaction. Wow, we got 7 people waiting for me to play some Faction Wars. That's awesome. I hope everybody's having a great night. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I really do appreciate that. Yeah. How's and maybe just before we get into this, it can't just be me. Who's ready for more content? We need more content from this game. Yo, Michael, what's going on? Thank you for coming to hang out. I'm looking at the content that we have on the list here of live events. So we've got the numbers game done. We've got Nightmares and Violin. We've got explosive content. They didn't have the Roman Reigns one, which we just had on there. What was that? Undeniable relevancy. We've got the perfect game, which makes me think this is going to be a Kurt Hennig thing. So I don't know. That feels like it's going to be a Kurt Hennig event of some sort. Oh yeah. I think we all have, my friend. I think we all have. And this will be the one tomorrow, right? Or I guess not tomorrow. Saturday, this one will go live. We'll get the card tomorrow, but the perfect game either means we need a Kurt Hennig card or we're going to fight a Kurt Hennig. One of the two. And then Last Giant Standing. Not bad, Spencer. Not bad. It's been a pretty anticlimactic day. We actually opened up the Switch 2 for my kids today. We've had it sitting for a while. I was going to sell it, and then my wife and I just made the decision to give it to the boys. So they're very, very excited to have a Switch 2. So maybe at some point I'll bring the dock down here and get it connected and we can stream some Mario Kart one night. I don't know if you guys would be up for a little bit of Mario Kart streaming or not. It's a little bit different than what we normally do, but let me know your thoughts on that. Actually, let me throw that as a poll. Oh, they're super excited. There, we threw a poll up. So let me know what you guys think. We can go from there. It's still downloading all their games, so they're just getting into everything downloaded. At some point, I probably need to retry. I need to retry the Zelda games. I didn't like the Zelda games that came out for the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They just weren't old school Zelda to me. Like what I'm looking for, but they do have my favorite Zelda game. Yeah, it's my favorite, Wind Waker in the GameCube. For some reason, not the Wii U remaster they made, which is the better version. But there is a way to play Wind Waker, and I probably need to try out the other two as well. So, but let me know your thoughts on that. If you guys don't want that, just let me know. But I thought it might be interesting, especially when we don't have a lot of content coming through the game right now. So. Okay, so tonight, because we're waiting for new content for tomorrow, and I feel like we've done everything. All our live events are done. We have no new live events coming. Oh, do I have new challenges yet? The challenges will go live in a few minutes. I'm at Galaxy Opal and ranked play, and I think I'm going to leave it there until we're ready. I do have to do some quick play matches. I should try that at some point because I know for the lifetime challenges I could get a little bit of MFP and 5 tokens if I do 50 of them. 25. I need to win 25 of those quick play matches, so maybe we should do some of that just to get those checked off. And then we have these evolve cards, which we've done everything that we can do. So yeah. And then finally, these will come eventually as we get more cards. I assume diamonds will start popping up in the diamonds will start popping up soon. So, but yeah. Okay, so That being said, let's... Oh, yeah. And from a content perspective, we are pretty much complete right across the board. I have everything except the Miz card, which I'm going to wait for the market to buy or get it from a free pack. We're 5 out of the 10 Ruby tokens. I could buy one more technically right now and get another one. And have 6. We're missing 9 boss cards, so we'll work on getting those. We're missing 1 live event card. There's these, which we have the ranked play ones already. I really want to go for this, but also I'm at Galaxy Open, and I think I'll just sit there till it ends. But there just isn't much left to do. I feel like we've done everything. So, that being said, let's jump right into Faction Wars. And we'll grind out some Faction Wars this week. And last time we played Faction Wars, we unlocked Bianca Belair. We hit that collector reward level. So now we can actually use her to play as, which I'm super excited about. I've been using her in the online. She's kind of a beast, actually, which is really awesome. But I thought this would be a fun way to do it. The MFP is not as nice as compared to the male team. I think the male team just has better badges in terms of MFP and getting it out of it. Hopefully we'll see some better badges from the women's side to make it a little bit more comparable. So yeah. But we'll use the EST, and we're going to use a ticket. Save my tokens. Hopefully they offer more tokens so I can buy more cards. Yeah, that'd be good. All right, so what direction are we going? I think we're taking the bottom route. We're definitely taking the bottom route so that we can get those 2 hearts, because we do want to maximize our Faction Wars tokens. We're going to be focusing on using the EST during this. So that will definitely be our focus as we play here today. Man, I could go for them replacing these bronze cards. Let me know if audio and everything's working well. It's sounding a little bit messed up on my end. Actually, let's make a quick change to that right now. I'm going to mute the desktop audio, and I'm going to turn on... I'm going to unmute the screen capture. That should be better for you guys. But yeah, saving those tokens, definitely a good call. How much MFP do you get from the CM Punk on your men's division? It's a decent amount. I think if I do everybody's taunts and everything, it's usually about 700. Like 740. We can test it. I'm doing all the taunts here at the women, so... Okay. There's... So let's get hers in. And then we'll hit her a bit. Now, we got to do 10 heavy grapples, so let's do them at the legs and just do some quick power bombs and see if we can pull some quicker MFP that way. I expect 1 or 2 of these will get reversed. We'll also make sure her torso goes red so that we can drain that MFP out as well, because we want to try and max this out as much as possible. And we have a minute and a half to do the match, so there's no point in rushing. Well, there's the red torso. All right. If we can get 10 of these off, we'll get our heavies and our grabs. There's the heavy attacks. We should get our grabs in a second here. Then we'll hit our signature. Not even a reversal. I think this will be it for grabs. I could be wrong, though. Oh, not quite. No, there's the reversal. I knew that was going to happen at some point here. It's fine. And then we'll do her. I'll just say this and playing a little bit of rank. This signature is super underrated. The standing shooting star press. Actually, I should start just doing some pins to get some people in here for a second.
She lets it go. Maybe she's looking to do even more damage. Get some extra insurance here. Bianca Belair. The powerful KOD. Look at Clubberella. Her lights are off.
Why did I stop it? Oh, dumb. Oh, well, the person's in. We'll just go for the finisher again here. And that'll be the end of the match. So let's see how much we pulled from there. Saw we got a little bit of wet blanket there too. I don't think that's for Bianca. So 3 minutes, 737. So the men's, you'll get a little bit more if you do everything. I think it's closer to 800. If you pull everything off during the match, we can do a comparison as we play throughout the night here. I expect we'll be doing multiple runs here as we work on unlocking some of the boss cards. My goal tonight is to get to 57, 570k MFPs. That'll give us enough for 2,000 or 2 10 packs tomorrow. If the 10 packs are the same price as they have been in the past few weeks, which I expect they will be. All right, so this is a single match. We'll just start blasting Zoe. One. If you guys are playing ranked with Bianca Belair, she's really good. A lot of people don't know how to block her grapples from the ground. So you can hit them. I've had people... and it's not overly exciting when you're playing in ranked, but it gets you the wins. I've had people quit out on me as I've been doing this powerbomb, and they haven't been able to back out of it. So I just leave the match calling me names. You can hear the names over the controller. And it's like one of those things where normally I try to be a little bit more, like if there wasn't something on the line, like in ranked, and maybe we'll play some of the non-online one, the quick play. See if we can do some matches in that, because I'd like to get those challenges cleared off the challenges here. That didn't get grappled? Oh, maybe because I hit a running attack. There. And we'll get our taunts in.
She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver? Elbow on the spot. A steady charge here from Belair. Zoe has to wake herself up and turn her intensity up a notch.
I think she gets a little bit of MFP for a dive as well here, so let's make sure we get that. Which she does, so we'll continue to work on that. We'll hit our signature. And then we just have to get our ladder. Oh, we want to hit a finisher, but we don't because we want to save that for the ladder climbing. Let's get Zoe Stark stunned one more time. We'll just hit her a bunch of times. Okay, we're good. Let's climb that ladder. Skip the 2 stages with the finishers, and then... There we go. Go us. Thank you to everybody who's hanging out tonight. I'll end that. Okay, so 10 votes. It's like a mixed thing. So, I don't know. I just thought something like a Mario Kart or like a different stream could be interesting down the line if we're like really starving for content from the title itself. Especially if I start running out of Faction Wars tickets. Yo, Don, how's it going? Nothing new. No new live events today. My submission minigame is broken and ranked. What's going on with your submission minigame? Take 200. Press the button And it doesn't do anything. Now, keep in mind in ranked, you can't hold it. You've got to do the button pressing. It's not just holding it in ranked. So it defaults over if you've got the press A to hold or press X to hold or whatever is on the Xbox controller. If you've got that set up for like the single modes, but the buttons aren't responding, weird. Well, you know what 2K would say if you message 2K support? They would say, clear your cache and buffer. So, all right. So we're going up against the rugged regime.
Well, teamwork makes the dream work. Mark my words, there's no room for selfishness in this environment. Watch your teammates back. And, oh, look at this.
Oh.
And she kicks out.
Didn't want to lose a ticket like that. We'll let Bianca take care of things here for a second. Well, we get our taunts in here. Yeah, so we got Liv's Rabble Rouser. I don't think Bliss has a Rabble Rouser. Yo, what's going on, Adam? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming to hang out, my man.
Corey, what are they going to do here?
Yeah, that's the issue with ranked. It doesn't do the hold. And I get it, right? Like, they want to have an apples for apples comparison between people. So, that's probably the bigger issue. It's not just holding it. I have trouble because I'm not good at button mashing myself personally. So we're going to just do her other taunt. Good job, Tatum Paxley. I know people really love Tatum.
She breaks the count quick. She's still in this one.
Yeah, okay, so that'll be the difference there.
Measured kick to the vertebrae. The best thing about a no disqualification.
Regardless, I hate submissions. I just find I can't press the button enough, and I feel like people use the cheat system to press the buttons. Wow, they're doing good at tagging. They're not normally this good. Okay. Let's throw them there. I want to do a quick dive. And then we'll start hitting those power bombs. And we'll have this match over to lickety split. And beyond to round 2. Woo! Yeah, like I said, the goal today is hitting 570k MFP. That way we're good for 2 10-packs tomorrow. We will get a diamond card for the sign-in bonus. Okay, so they've reversed that one. I expected a reversal at some point there, so that's fine. What do you think's been the most difficult? So the most difficult one, Adam, I still probably think if we're looking at the... Oh. If we're looking at the... like the Superstar of the Month, I think it's still probably the Cena versus Sami Zayn ambulance match. At least for me personally. It's the one I had the most trouble with. But I think that's my opinion. I'd like to know what your guys' opinions are. Maybe that's another tier list I can do down the line. I don't know if you guys had a chance yet, but I took some inspiration this week as we haven't had a lot of content, and did a tier list on the my favorite card art from 2K so far. There's even a link that you guys can do your own tier list and send it to me, because I'd be kind of curious to see what everybody else thinks. She's reversing that again. Yeah, the Taker KO one, for me, I did the Sami Zayn one way more than I did any of the other ones. I think the Roman one, and I know people are still having problems with the Roman one this month with Cody. I didn't have as many problems with that one. So... but yeah, both of those were difficult. I think the Taker one was hard because if you just nailed you, the match was over. I don't think it was necessary. It's because it was an NXT Underground one. So What do I have left to do? I've got to hit the signature. I just want to make sure. Oh, I'm still missing a taunt. Okay, we're good. Let's do our signature here. Oh! Come on, lady. Oh, it's Kiana James. Come on, Kiana. That's not who I was aiming for, thank you. Ah, didn't quite make it. She's gonna... Didn't want her to tag out. We've already done all the work. We'll just get a few quick pins in here now. Should we do an island stream? Let me know what you guys think about that. We did play the island a little bit during the... yeah, there we go. We did play the island during a little bit of our massive 12-hour stream we did a couple weeks ago for hitting 500 subs. Is there more interest in seeing some of the island being played? Let me know. Oh, we got new challenges. I want to go check those out. See what the... I don't necessarily care about the MFP, but I do care about the 3 tokens. If there are any. I don't want any of those boss cards. We'll take the extra money. Yeah, I think I'm kind of looking forward to the next match. I think it will be tough, but it's like one of those things where I don't mind the challenge. No. Oh, that hasn't updated yet. We got to back out and back right in. So, I don't know. We'll see. The Cena one's going to be tough. We'll, it goes live on Sunday. I should be able to stream it that day. I don't think I've got anything going on. So we'll stream it. And you guys can see me fail a whole bunch of times, I'm sure. He only starts with 2 finishers. So if you can block them right away, I think you're in an all right position to win. It's going to be a Ruby versus a Galaxy Opal, I am sure. So it's going to be a very hard match. And there won't be a HUD or reversal prompts. But I'm usually pretty good at handling those typically. So I don't know. We'll see. Which reminds me, thank you everybody who is hanging out tonight. If you guys haven't had a chance, win 4 weekly tower matches. Okay, I might just have to spam some weekly tower matches, so I can get that 3 MFP because I want to get that. Yo, Alex, what's going on? Thanks for jumping in. But for those who haven't had a chance to hit that subscribe button, if you're enjoying the content, let me know. And hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. We're growing the channel. We're almost at 700 subs now, which is crazy to think about how fast the channel's grown in like a matter of like 2 months. So yeah, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out and help the channel grow, which really, like, at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want this to continue growing, to continue developing, so I can keep providing great content for you guys. All right, so we got a few 1-on-1. So we got a cage match. We're going to go with Bianca. I think she's the best in terms of MFP getting, so that's the route we're going to go. What happens if I hit this button on my stream deck? I should share my setup with you guys at some point. Maybe I'll do a video of like the setup tour. Man, the cage looks weird. And we got Creepy Nikki. I do love Nikki Cross. If you ever get a chance, go look at some like her indie pictures. Man, she was she played quite the she's quite the good-looking lady, but she plays like a crazy lady. When do new live events go? Well, we should see something new on Saturday for sure. As it stands, doesn't look like we have anything tomorrow. Just looking at everything, I don't think we have live events tomorrow because there's nothing saying it's on tap. So we'll get a boss event at least on Saturday. We won't get another birthday bash till Cody's birthday on June 30th at the end of the month, it sounds like. I think Cody was the last one for this month. So should I buy Taker to get Bliss or wait? You know what? Honest to God, I would wait. And I'll tell you why. I think that there still could be some free Sinister packs coming down the pipeline, either through, like, we'll have some sort of smash and grab for July in a week or two. So we'll have that. We'll also have the smash and grab and potentially a world tour with some cards like packs attached to that as well. I didn't want her to get up. What's going on here? Yeah, Nikki Cross versus Luna Vachon would have been a pretty good feud. R.I.P. Luna. I watched, it has nothing to do with MyFaction. I was thinking about this recently, and I kind of would, I want to do a diving attack on her. I was watching Wrestling with Regret, if you guys have ever checked him out. One of the great YouTubers out there that covers WWE content. But he did, I think it came out like 2 days ago, so just in time for Father's Day. He had kind of like a retrospective on Christian's... You're kidding me. All right, sure. Hit it on me. But it was a retrospective on Christian's career with the WWE and them not understanding how to capitalize on like who he is and like the abilities and everything he brought to it. It was like 40 minutes long, but it was really good. But it had me more thinking too. Maybe I should like do a video and like share some of like my YouTube favorites. Well, I guess we're just going to finish this. And put this to bed and get out of the cage. Because we've done everything else we can do. Except the signature. I'm not rebuilding that up. Oh, that was quick. That cage is tripping me out. It looks funny on my screen. Which packs are coming tomorrow? Honestly, I have no idea what packs are coming tomorrow. There's a few rumored ones, potentially like another Legends one. And then we saw renders too as well for a Bloodline one and a Heatwave one. So I honestly don't know. I think these two are the better for badges. I think it's like that too. But we'll do whatever it is tomorrow. We're going to do a card pack opening. I'll have it posted up pretty early once I do it. Potentially we'll have, and for Scherzies, once we get whatever our clawback MFP from that free agent card tomorrow for the sign-in, we'll have enough to open up 2 20 packs if we need to open up 2 20 packs. So, guys, I just have to send a message here to my son to come switch the laundry around. Our washing machine just finished. I just got the Wi-Fi notification, so... Sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, I like the Bliss card. I won't lie. It's pretty good. She's fun to play as. If I didn't have Bianca, I'd definitely be playing as Bliss. Yeah. Oh, I don't disagree. I think them not rehiring Christian, because they've never known what to do with Christian, which has always been the most frustrating piece. He's such a good talker. He's a great wrestler, and he's proven it in AEW right now with everything he's doing with the patriarchy. He's the best part of AEW television, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm looking forward. I don't know quite how they're going to do it, but how they get him and Christian back to combat FTR. I'm really curious what that looks like. Whoa. We are doing fine here. Maybe I don't try to get... Yeah, I don't think they're putting Kurgan in for sure. Don't know about Golga. Okay. We'll get our poses in here. No. I know. It's super cool, actually. Like, in some ways, it's just really hard to believe I got that many people watching. It's great. Channel's growing. Everything's really solid, so I can't complain. If you guys haven't had a chance, I'll pimp my videos while we're here. But I did a tier video ranking the different hard art designs from 2K24 so far. It was a fun video. I think it's like 30 minutes long, so it's a bit longer than normal. Okay, so we've done all our taunts. Let's just get somebody back in here and I'll pin them. I think Edge will be getting attacked and Christian has a change of heart and saves him. Yeah, there's so many ways to get that. Oh, I was just going to go for the roll up there. Yeah, I understood. I got where you're coming from. Yeah, those, when they're not, like, specifically mission or grinding based, like, my grinding videos by far do the best. There's no question about that. But when it's not grinding based, they don't do as well. Which is fine. I don't do them just because of views, but I always just like to pimp when I think something's good that I want people to, like, get their eyes on it. Really? I'm just trying to get a quick roll up here, lady.
We've seen these women throw just about everything at each other, and somehow they keep fighting on.
Okay, we should be good now. Really? I just want to get a pin. Okay, I think we should get it. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't wait for the King of the Ring finals between... I don't know if it's going to be... Well, no. I guess I could do Cody and Randy. I thought they were going to go to Sammy and Jay. Actually, I thought... I had a completely different point of view. I thought it was going to be Sammy and Jay. Yeah, Undertaker was my last card, too. So I have completely different win outcomes than you have for the matches. But I think both are good stories in the finals. But just for me, I think Randy and Cody don't need a King of the Ring title themselves. They can get title shots whenever they want. It's one of those people I actually want to see. I think ideally what I want to see happen is I want to see Sammy win King of the Ring, especially as he wasn't in Money in the Bank. Have him win the title from Gunther at Mania, and then have Seth cash in immediately on him with the briefcase after the match with Gunther at, I think it's at Mania, at SummerSlam. So that's my ideal storytelling right now. Although I have the almost exact same storytelling for the women's match, which is you have Jade go on to SummerSlam, and then Naomi cashes in on Jade immediately to win. And I just think with both of those two, there's heat because of their past histories. Like, obviously, Jade and Naomi, they've got their heated feud already, and I think that would just add a lot to it and add some, like, gumption to it. And then, yeah, same with... we'll just give Bianca control here a second. But yeah, that's kind of like my feeling on it right now. Is we get Sammy and Jade as the winners. No, don't tag somebody else in. Honest to God, Bianca. It's fine. All right, let's tag.
Here comes your partner.
I do want them to do something for Cody and Randy. 100%. They do need to work on that as a feud. There's too much history there to not do that. So I just don't think they need the King of the Ring finals to do that, or the King of the Ring to do that. I think they can. There's other ways to tell that story. Where I think, and why would I be aiming for Molly Holly there?
What are they going to do? Oh, look at this. Look at this power.
So yeah,
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over.
and it's just such a good reason to give Sammy a title shot. Kind of builds him into the story, especially as like he hasn't been winning a huge amount. Also having him win King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia, I think is kind of really cool for him, considering a few years ago he wasn't even allowed to go to Saudi Arabia, and now he can go have matches there, and having him win King of the Ring and be crowned there. I think there's something to that and letting that happen to him there. So we're just got to get a few more grab attacks in here. But yeah, that's kind of my feeling on that. I'll be curious to see. We still got a few weeks. Let's talk about that Evolution pay-per-view. We need... Oh, I thought she was going to reverse that time. But we're going to have to switch some plans out with the unfortunate injury to Liv Morgan. What's your guys' thoughts? I don't know what they're going to do. Like, the Raw women, who are the two Raw women going into the King of the Ring finals? It's Roxanne and it was last week, or we just watched it. Roxanne and who won the match? It was Ivy, Vecchare. Raquel, and then the winner who I'm completely blanking on. Asuka. That's it. Thank you. Asuka's big return. How dare I forget that? What a terrible fan I am. So yeah, but yeah, Asuka, I think there's a very easy way that you put Roxanne in, and it gives her kind of a rocket boost. You put her in the main event. I mean, she was the second woman in the... I must have taken some damage there. That was not as much MFP as I thought I'd get. But yeah, you have... I'm just analyzing the grid here. You have Roxanne win it and you strap it to her back because she's been in the Elimination Chamber. She was the second woman left in the Royal Rumble this year. Whoa, wait a second. Okay. Armor's not saving like it used to, is it? Huh. That's fine, but that reduces our MFP that we get out of these matches as we play them. Maybe I will have to start switching between some of these characters a little bit more. I just want to look at her badges. Anaconda be repellent. So, I don't know. Because you'd keep the armor. It doesn't look like it continues. Huh. Also, for those interested, caps locks and emojis overuse should not get warnings from the Nightbot anymore. So, just want to put that out there for everybody. I think I finally remembered to put the fix in. Did that.
That's what makes her so exciting to watch, Corey. We know that pressure can create diamonds, but for Bianca Belair, it just makes her shine brighter. But across the ring is Alexa Bliss, who has been so accustomed to...
And who are they replacing Liv with at Evolution? I think it's going to be Roxanne, but we'll see. Asuka or Roxanne and Cody. Yeah, I think that's fair. They just want to make sure that they have separate storylines on separate shows. My son hasn't come down to flip the laundry. He's ignoring my text messages.
And you are seeing someone who looks like might be able to start mounting something here. Yeah, Bliss able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will she also gain command of this match?
I mean, momentarily she stopped the bleeding.
And now Bliss is in a compromised position. Belair is showing soaring. Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
Though I know that won't get reversed, we'll do that right now. We'll finish off our grab attacks.
Hard work paying off on Bianca Belair's end right there. Taking out Bianca Belair is obviously no easy task in the ring. Corey, what's the key to evening the odds?
Should have enough grabs here in a second.
Against the EST.
Then we just need to hit a finisher and we'll end the match. There it is.
You need to stay on her. Keep at her and wear her down.
I'm completely fine with Roxanne winning the match. I love Roxanne. She's got a huge future. She's so young right now. I think it would be fine. I want her to win the briefcase at Money in the Bank too. Whoa!
Just when you thought Alexa had no
I did not expect that.
put the stay down, she gains Bianca Belair. KOD. Alexa's chances are dwindling. Into the pin.
I'm going to do another
She wins. She wins.
poll. Give me 2 seconds here.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
Give you guys the choice.
Not the result Alexa Bliss had planned for. You gotta respect the determination of Bianca Belair. She
True.
wanted this win bad, and she got it.
Okay, so we got another poll up. I threw another poll in the chat. Let me know once we finish this run if you want to have a women's run or a men's run. And I will do either. We just did a lot of men's runs recently, so I wasn't sure if we wanted to do a women's run. Okay, I think the bottom's the better way to go because we get an extra chest out of it. Light attacks do more damage. Superstars have unlimited finishers for one match. No, we'll do that one. Finisher damage is doubled. All right, we're going to have unlimited finishers and starting with... this is going to be a mess. I will take 70 extra credits. Oh, and some armor back, sure. And I will take more credits because we want those credits so we can unlock some more cards. If I could unlock 3 or 4 cards tonight, that would be good. We've only got 9 bosses left to unlock here. Okay, this is going to be an absolute mess because it's unlimited finishers. And not only do I have unlimited finishers, the bosses have unlimited finishers as well. So this is going to be a bit of a mess. So we're going to immediately go into the KOD to give Bianca control here. Oh! Well, I didn't get anything done. That was way too quick. I guess I thought somebody would come in and kick her out. 13 seconds. So we got a minute and a bit to kill because I didn't get any of the stuff done that I normally like to do there. So I guess we're going to have a second route to look at here. Oh, I'll take 70 extra credits. Thank you. What was the one injury in the WWE that made you cringe? For me, it was Rhea Ripley dislocating her shoulder and popped it back in place. That one was bad. I won't say it's WWE. It was a WCW injury, but I don't know if you guys remember. How can you guys not remember Psycho Sid? He wasn't Psycho Sid though. He was Sid Justice when he was in WCW's End of the Era, and his leg got broken in the ring and it was bent the wrong way. That one's always the one that sticks out for me as like a brutal one. Okay, so we're starting at this bottom node and heading up to the heart and then across to the chest and then to the thing. So, but that's always that one injury. I hate seeing injuries in the ring. I want people to be healthy. All attacks do 100% more damage, sure. Take that. I'm going to try and avoid using health icons. Yeah, that was the worst of the injuries that I remember. Because I'm trying to think. We've seen concussions. We've seen people hurt their shoulders, their elbows, legs. Oh, you know what the other one was? The one where it was a tag team match with Eminem versus, maybe it was the Hardys. I can't remember who they were fighting. Maybe it was the Miz and Morrison. No, it couldn't have been the Miz and Morrison because it was Eminem at that point. And it was Johnny Nitro and Lena Nitro. So the other dude that was with them, I'm trying to remember the other dude's name in Eminem. He was one of the J&J security guys too. What was that? Because it was Jamie Noble and I don't know. I'm blanking. But the guy, he got hit in the face with the ladder and it was brutal. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was really bad. Oh, this is going to be a mess. Let's just try and get this done as quickly as we can. Especially because all my team will take damage from people. So. Yeah, Mercury, thank you. Yeah, it was with the ladder into the face. I think that's definitely one of the worst ones. Yeah, Joey Mercury, thank you. That's the J. I was just blanking on it. Oh, hers is the splash, isn't it? Chelsea Green's going to... And... Now, Chelsea... Yeah, but that one was the other one that sticks out to me as, like, really bad. He had his, like, nose damage. His face was messed up. Come on, Candace. I love you and all, but, like, I'm just trying to get a quick pin. There we go. Quick pin, not too much damage. Yeah, I didn't watch the match, but I saw it on YouTube, and that was a nasty spot he took. It was really bad. One of those moments where, like, yeah, it just wasn't good. So we got some positive news. YouTube, I've hit one of the thresholds, and YouTube's currently reviewing the channel. For partner status right now to see if I can become a YouTube partner. So yeah, that's kind of fun. I'm hoping to know by tomorrow, really. So, man, these could be higher. I'll take them, but they could be higher. I'll take the 60 credits. We only got one more match or one more thing after this. Yeah, his eye was so bad. It was the Hardys. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it was such a bad spot. So yeah, if you're talking like worst spots, those are like the two that stick out to me. The Sid leg break and the I think that pretty much ended Sid's career. He never wrestled really again after that. If you guys haven't checked out the poll yet, don't forget to do so. Let me know whether we should play with the men's or the women's team after this. Oh, that's good. That gets me quick climber and dive bomber, and I didn't even have to do it. Or I think it will. I don't know. We'll see in a second here. Usually it does. Oh, I didn't want to tag her in.
Evasive maneuvering there. And Alexa's attack gets intercepted. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Oh, snap there. Oh, look at the kick.
Yeah, Owen Austin almost died. Like, the Cody Rhodes pec injury wasn't bad. Like, was bad, but it also wasn't in the ring. So, like, That's why I don't like consider for stuff like this. It wasn't in the ring. But actually, if you want to talk worse injury, Owen Hart falling from the ceiling. For obvious reasons. I think that is by far the worst one. It's not even close. Actually, now I think about it, the Owen Hart incident. Yeah, that one was really bad. We'll just get our quick power bombs in here. This is the quickest way to get the grabs in your heavies. So you can get the extra 30 MFP out of it. Man, I don't like the fact that all the armor's gone and damage is carrying over. That's right, I'm doing whatever I want.
This is not just exhibiting your power. There's certainly some arrogance behind these attacks. Lift the power bomb. And the intensity of each attack is only
One of these should be good.
furious. Down with a power bomb. And right now, this is just one hell of a beating happening. And right into the pin. Uh-oh. And now we see Kiana James. Oh, God. That looked devastating.
Let's get our...
Able to get a leg up in this match. Yeah, Tatum has to plot a way to get back into
A lot of people really do like Tatum. She was the only one of the Powerpuff Girls, or whatever they were going to be called, from NXT that didn't get released. Shotzi and Gigi Dolan. So hopefully they have plans for her. I didn't need somebody to come in and stop that pin, thank you. Nor did I need two people to come in and stop it. Don't love the fact... Alright, let's just tag somebody in.
It's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Tag made. She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
Maybe I go switch to Bliss. Let's switch to Bliss. She's almost got her signature. Do Sister Abigail and finish this off. Why isn't she tagging in? Weird. And she's going to bring a weapon in. Well, that's going to make it hard to take Bliss in. Let's get Morgan in for now. What do you guys think about Wendy Chu? She's in such an interesting one. Yeah, that sucks. You should just be able to do one then the other. Let's do Sister Abigail. Oh, no. That's not a signature. I gotta do hers. There we go.
And she breaks the count, saving her partner. Check this out. What a DDT. Good night. Does Bliss finish? What the? Why? She could have got her.
Think. We need a female Undertaker. Oh my god, could you imagine if they did some gender swapped characters?
She manages to reverse it.
Like with gimmicks?
Basement drop kick. And here's
A woman Undertaker, a woman Fiend, a male Mighty Molly, which I guess is just the Hurricane. I'm trying to think of some of the women's gimmicks that aren't just being being more of a girl, that have more of a character to them. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. We're definitely getting less MFP right now, and it's because our characters have taken damage. Grinding MFP this way is specifically not nearly as nice now. I don't want any of those. Oh, I think I have to take... Yeah, I'll take a badge. I'll take a badge. All right, we got one more path left here. I guess we're going to take the top. We want the extra MFP. We got a match. We need 2 cards. We'll go with Bianca and Bliss.
Putting teamwork to the test in this match under traditional tag.
All right, so who do we got? We got Bailey and Scarlett. Interesting.
And Alexa Bliss. And on the other side of the ring, they are facing off with Bailey and Scarlett. Both sides in this
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that as well.
gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take? Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture. Big plans in mind for the EST.
That was a little ballsy to do that in the corner with no...
She gets a quick kick out there. She's not
All right. Let's keep this going, friends.
making things very interesting. Shin breaker. Not done yet. Oh, this will tear your knee apart. Tagged into the action.
So yeah, Faction War is definitely harder now that your armor actually disappears.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Spear! Whoa, wait a second. Hoisted all the way up.
Sorry, Scarlett.
And a left-up power bomb.
Your husband's cool and all, but this just has to be the way this is.
Just a deadlift back suplex.
You ever wonder, like, the people who have lots of spikes, like, she's obviously got spikes on the front of her, I think it's called a bustier. She's got spikes on it. Do you ever wonder, like, how they wrestle with that type of thing in the ring? That must be soft so, like, they don't harm the other person. Or that could just be the wrestling design for the clothes themselves, not actual clothes she would wear to wrestle. Because let's be honest, when's the last time we saw Scarlett in a match? She's more of a valet for Karrion Kross than anything.
This absolutely brings new meaning to ragdolling your opponent. Spear! Man, earth-shattering. And the momentum's clearly against Scarlett now. Let's see what Belair can do with the opportunity. Down with a powerbomb.
Should have enough grabs. We'll just do a quick flying attack. There it is. And we'll do a quick dive. And then we'll do our splash. We'll go for the pin so Bailey can kick it. And then we'll hit our... Florida won the cup. Yes, I did see that. Disappointing for every Canadian everywhere. Except if you live in Calgary, I think. Then you were okay with it. Come on, ref. Seriously. Stupid Bailey knocking the ref out. The longest pin. Yeah. If she didn't kick out, I would have been annoyed. She should have kicked out of that. I'm really looking forward to the new card packs tomorrow. There it is. Female run, case in point. Well, the female run is winning. We got a little bit. I posted this like 17 minutes. We got a little bit of time left if you guys want to vote in which direction we're going to take this. Ooh, I will take that extra 200. We got 3 more matches left. Oh, these matches are so bad. You know what? Let's say tag Bianca out of this one. We'll tag Bianca out. Sorry, Bianca. I know. That's kind of why I've been doing the women's runs. I think the MFP from the men's run is better, just because the guys have better badges than the girls. But just in terms of something different and different boss types, we had to do so many, because it just didn't make sense to do. And once we get Seth, I mean, we'll have, it's still a while before we get that Pink Diamond Seth Rollins cards, but that'll have to get subbed into the, that'll have to get subbed in as well. And then at that point, because that'll get you more Faction Wars credits, and the men will have an extra slant, because it's going to be, what, till October, November before we see Pink Diamonds hitting the card packs, probably, if it's anything based like 2K24. Can I pin and just get this over with? Yo, yeah. Code Red. Oh, that's right. She's got a suplex. I keep wanting to do Bliss's signature, like she's a standing front one, and she can't do anything standing front. We don't need the ladder. We just need to get a quick pin. I will say this adds a little bit more, with the armor not tracking properly, this definitely adds a little bit more, what's the word? I think it's time to be done this. Did you guys play I assume that's WWE 2K23, MyFaction. I played it a little bit, though. I played it a little bit, but I didn't really invest much time or effort into it. 2K24, I played it initially to get the whatever I needed for the I played it initially for whatever I needed for the platinum, for the platinum trophy, and then really didn't touch it again until I opened up a card pack during SummerSlam when they gave us a locker code, and I used it, and I got a Diamond Gunther, and then I was like, oh, let me check out the weekly towers. Oh, let me check out like the Proving Grounds, and the Diamond Gunther just cut through everything. He was so great. All right, this is going to be apparently a hard match. I guess we'll start with Bianca. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to get to the end here. I'm not worried about it. All right, so we got... Okay, well, she's doing that. We'll get our subs in here. I still don't know what the briefcases are. Explain to me how briefcases work, because I just don't understand. It's not even like I can go back to that mode and look at it. I think, case in point, I don't know if it's been really screwed up. I think it's content lacking, and somebody, was it a Reddit post or on my YouTube page post? But we were talking about content and, like, lack of content for the game, and my thing was that, like, some of the resources have probably gone to the island. I could see a way that they combine the island and MyFaction together next year, maybe. I don't know. But maybe, I'm sure they don't want to drop separate revenue streams, but I'm sure that's something that they would consider doing. Because I wouldn't put anything else by 2K. Okay, we're just going to start smoking her with these power bombs till we get all our grabs and heavies out of the way. And torso, and they don't seem to get reversed a lot. Every once in a while they get reversed. And we'll do our signature. And then we're almost at the end of this run. Looks like the women are going to take the win for the next run. I'm sorry. It's such a risk to jump from the opponent's side. But sometimes you're just like in the right area and you want to do it. What did I do there? That one's pretty good too. I gotta have like one or two more torso or grab attacks.
She's starting to wear down here. Yeah, aggressive tactics are helping the team. Power slam. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Kick out just before two.
Well, that wasn't happening in China. R.I.P.
Well scouted. Bianca's finally able to slow all that incoming offense. Maybe Belair's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. This could be it for China. Wow, talk about making the save.
We'll do our finishers here, and then we'll be done this match, and we'll move on to the final match.
EST hoists up her opponent. KOD. Belair might have this. A baffling choice, her stopping the pin like that.
I'm just gonna reverse that. Oh no. Okay, we're doing the heavy lifting.
Squatting too, my gosh.
Because Belair is a beast. That is the only way to put it.
Playing with her food.
I should have just taken the pin there.
The choice this is.
Maybe I'll knock Mishin off. And then just go for the pin.
Won't come back from that. Draped across the top rope.
Alright, let's get the pin now.
For the match. Can Belair get it?
I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, got it. Big time tag team win. Here are your winners.
Okay, so when you did a match on Money Ladder, the grinding, we got a choice between one of 5 briefcases. Sometimes you would get, so you did 2 30-second grinds, then picked up a briefcase that had a pack of cards. Whatever you chose for the month, tokens, MFP, or the 4 main cards for the month, like rotating is now. I know do it in Faction Wars, but have you noticed in World Tour when you grapple or your opponent grapples, it always goes... Yeah, they will always throw you into their corner when there's a tag match, 100%. That just will be the default thing that they can... Because I'm sure it's just in the programming for the AI to have happen. Okay, we got one more match here. Oh, wow. Should I take 70, 70, or 70? What do you guys think? Okay, I'm going to end the poll. We got 5 votes. It's overwhelmingly ladies, so we'll do a ladies run. Thank you for everybody who voted in that poll. It does help make the decision. I want to make sure your guys' voices are heard as we're doing the stream. So I guess, I don't know, this is a tough decision. I guess I'm going to go with this 70. All right, we got one match left here. It's a Queen's Attitude, which means they got all the boss armor. I'm pretty sure this is the one. There's 2 very similar matches. Joseph, you think I should do the 70 as well? These guys are going to be fully armored up. They are. That's fine. I don't need them. Let's do a side grapple so it takes a second. I can start going through and getting the taunts for everybody off, so at least I can get the MFP. So one round netted us about 6,000 MFP by the time we're done this. It's not the best use of our time, like in terms of MFP grinding, but it's definitely more fun than grinding the same LA match over and over and over again. Is it incredible, Michael? Is it? It's good to know that we're incredible, Michael. I'm going to start getting some of her taunts in here. Might play some Switch during the day tomorrow, now that I have a Switch 2. Although I only have one dock, and I've got 3 TVs that I'd like to have it at, which isn't ideal. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but that works, I guess. I don't know what I'll play. Well, no, I'll play Mario Kart. I want to check the Mario Kart out. I was really disappointed because I was very much looking forward to that Mario Kart. And then I saw the reviews and the lack of an open world. I have, God, 750 hours into Forza Horizon 5. Really? Nobody came in for that, eh? Oh, she reversed it. No. Okay, we should get somebody running in now. I think at this point we just try to finish as quickly as possible.
Check out the amazing feat of strength by the EST Gorilla Press Slam. Beautiful move.
And there's no ref. Of course, there's no ref. 1, 2.
And they score the win. What a tag match. Here are your winners. The team of Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Alexa.
Yeah, definitely way less MFP. Oh, that sucks. Now that all the body damage and everything's carrying over between the rounds. So we got 800 credits. That was a decent run, 4,500. That's not like a terrible run. Not enough for one of the bosses, though. You need to have 5,000 for a boss. And we still have 9 to get. They're the only boss cards we're missing. So, I guess we're doing another women's run. So we got hard on the bottom. I almost wonder if the meta is not to fight now to keep your... But then if you don't fight, you get less MFP because you're not having matches. It doesn't matter. I got to start with 1 anyways. Ooh, NXT Underground. I really enjoy these matches. NXT Underground matches are fun.
Here we go. Underground matchup officially.
Against Maurice.
No pinfalls, no countouts, no ropes to save you. The official's only out here to call the submission or the knockout. So you better be prepared to either be the one to put
Let's throw her out and do a dive. Then climb back so we can get our quick climber. We'll get our taunts in. So basically do a match. You got a briefcase, which held up a MFP, pack of tokens, or one of the 4 Faction Wars cards of the month. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I'd love to go check it out, but you know, 2K, they close their servers very quickly. I'm afraid to blast her with power bombs because I feel like she'll just like, because it's a knockout win, she'll just end. I'd rather just get the MFP from that. I think that makes the most sense. I mean, some people really enjoy a good sausage fest, Joseph. But like in terms of my audience, it's definitely way more men than female when looking at my audience. Wait, what happened here? Sorry, guys. My apologies. Well, my son hasn't looked at his phone because, of course, he hasn't. I'm going to send my wife a message. All right. Oh, yeah, at some point we have to just do some weekly tower matches very quickly against Gunther. Yeah, I think we're taking the top route. There's an extra treasure chest and a heart thing. Well, I mean, look, and I'm not going to defend 2K. I just know that it's a business. At the end of the day, money will be their bottom line. They have deals with the WWE, I'm sure, in terms of how much money they bring in, especially in terms of microtransactions and such. I would expect that, so. Another Scarlet. Let's get her taunts in. I think maybe the plan is to avoid the 3-on-3 matches. Because while you can win them with the pin now, your guys take a ton of damage from it, which affects your MFP that you're getting from the round.
In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there. Belair able to adapt.
This move, if you use that in ranked, it's very hard to block. I find a lot of people, it's a heavy grab with the stick being held right. And people have a lot of trouble defending that when you're doing an online match. Maybe we'll take Bianca out and do a little bit of well, I don't know if it's men or women. But just some of the quick play matches. See if we can get any quick play matches. Yeah, because I want to make her torso red and get my grab and stuff in. Well, there's the torso. I thought that would happen. Still need my grab and my heavy attacks. Okay, there's the heavy attacks. We should get the grabs in a time or two here. Okay, there's the grabs. Man, you should be able to hit the hair whip from any spot. Like, they shouldn't just need to be standing to hit the hair whip. Oh, she blocked it. I think it's time to finish this. Let's get out of this cage. Now, last time he opened up the cage right away, man, I don't know what's going on with the cage door or the cage, but it is messing my eyes up. Yeah, we'll get out. That was so much easier. Big Daddy Games, what's going on? Thank you for jumping in. We are playing Faction Wars right now. So we're in WWE 2K25 playing Faction Wars, grinding some MFP and Faction Wars points to get a few of the boss cards. We are kind of waiting for more content in the MyFaction mode. It's been pretty dead. It's a live service mode. If you're not familiar, maybe you are, and maybe I'm just over talking myself. But if other people don't know, we can go over it quickly too. But yeah, it's MyFaction mode, you get cards, you unlock cards, but there's been like no live events the past few weeks. So, or this, I think the last major like big event we had was Sunday, where we had the boss battle with Cody and birthday bash and an encore event, and then since then it's been radio silent on any events. So we're just kind of making up stuff to do while we wait for tomorrow and the new card packs to drop, which we're very excited to get our hands on. Okay. I will take the money. All right, we got our first boss battle here. We're going to put Bianca in control. We're going to get our taunts done, and then we'll power them out. We started way earlier, by the way, for the stream tonight, so I don't think we'll go as long as we normally do, like till after midnight. Okay. Actually, let's do a side grab. Yeah, she's good. Let's start getting that done. How are you doing, Big Daddy Games? What are you up to? You might as well pack it in. Pack it in. Let it begin. All right. I think I got both Quick Climber and... What's the over-under in pack prices? I don't know. Honestly, as not a big betting guy, I can never tell you what over-unders are. It's something about pricing. I think they stay exactly the same. I don't think we see a change in the pricing scheme. Honestly. Oh, Bill. We had two people come in the ring. Weird. Didn't expect that. Did Bianca... We did her taunts already, right? I think we did her taunts, yeah. Wait. Well, there's an easy way to look. No, we didn't. Let's get her taunts in then, I guess. Ah! Well, I'm sorry to hear that your internet's down, my friend. That sucks. I've actually called my internet company to complain the other day because it hasn't been working as well as it should be. Which is annoying, especially when you are streaming or doing anything like this online. Somebody gonna come in? No. Somebody's supposed to come in and break that up. Alright, we're gonna have to do some finishers here. It's fine. Yeah. That whole glitch, I think, messed everything up and caused... I don't know if they've gotten the money they want out of people yet. Also, I think they're going to stay to the 10-pack. Just working on Universe. I haven't even touched Universe. I'm tempted to jump into Island and play the Island a little bit more. We did that on my big 12-hour stream from hitting 500 subs a few weeks ago, where we spent time playing the Island. And I actually had a lot of fun with it. We mostly got done the first storyline. In the, I guess, with the Zero. Yeah, it would have been Zero with Xavier Woods until that last match. But I'm tempted to want to go in and play a little bit more of that. I really actually had fun with that. I have all the MyFaction, My Rise, and Universe content on my channel. Nice. Sweet. I haven't... So we did a My Rise run during my big 12-hour stream. But I haven't played any Universe content yet. So I've just never been into the Universe mode. I've always found it a little too shallow for me. And maybe that's not the right word, but I've just never found it as fulfilling. I love the My Rise. I love the showcase modes. I love playing those and beating those. This year's was really good. I enjoyed the content this year and what they did with it. But then MyFaction, about partway through last year, has just been my go-to. The GOAT, some might say. I think I'm taking the bottom route. I think that makes the most sense. Oh no, it's a casket match. These can take forever. Although, I'm actually kind of curious with some of the changes they've made to the game, because obviously, yes, MyFaction keeps us busy grinding for those packs. Well, you got to have all the cards. Like, that's the thing. If I'm streaming it, I feel like I need to have everything so that I make sure I do the events. So, and I don't want to have FOMO on missing out on any. Oh, come on, man. Or Kirk. Okay, you're doing too much damage here, Maya. You're a bronze card. Let's give her a quick power bomb. We'll do a quick splasher. And then we'll start working on our... need some more content. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Is like, what do I work on? I did a video this week on just ranking the art from in a tier list. Ranking the art from MyFaction 25 so far into its run. And we tier listed it, and it was a good time. And we'll continue to update that list as we go throughout the year. I think that's my favorite video I've done so far. It's a fun video. Not a lot of views, but it was good to make, and I like having that as something a little bit different. Yeah, I think the Mr. Perfect's going to be the boss. Yeah, I think it will be. Which makes me think that Legends pack that we keep hearing the rumor for is probably correct. That it'll probably be Mr. Perfect, like, be a Legend set. Which, if so, I'm worried about the amount of cards we're going to need. Maybe they do need to bring the 20 packs back. If there's going to be that many cards to get. She's doing a lot of reversals. I don't like it. I do not like it. Stay down. Okay, there we go. She'll be stunned after this. We'll hit her signature. We'll hit a finisher. We'll hit another finisher. And then we're going to test out the... because the cage opens so much more quicker. There's our grabs. So I'm very curious to see what'll happen here from... So we'll find out in a second here. Yeah. Shoot. That's not what I wanted. This one's heading to the outside. Yeah, and the odds have been actually much better for the most part. So, I don't know. I kind of mix... Like, if the 10-pack's going to continue to have such good odds, like, keep that. Alright, let's see. Huh! No, she's getting out. We're almost there. No! I think they fixed the casket matches. That was 2 finishers and a signature. I think the casket matches are fixed. That's actually really good. That would have taken me like 11 or 12 finishers before. Okay, so we did the one... Guess we take the shot on it. Oh my god, those badges are crap. Those are the worst badges I've ever seen. It's another casket match. Oh my god. But if it goes anything like the last one, I don't care because they seem to be working. Yeah, the cages are opening quicker. The caskets. I'd actually really like to try an ambulance. Maybe they fix the ambulance too. Because if so, that's a good find. Guess we'll go from the top here. We'll just get that out of the way. I'm curious to see how that will affect future potential boss battles. If it does things like the ambulance matches. Okay, you're the worst, Bianca. I'm obviously trying to climb up here. What are you doing, Bianca? I was obviously trying to get to the top so I can hit my splash. She dodged it again. Bullshit. Okay, they say third time's a charm. We'll find out what happens, and we'll start working on our power bombs and blasting her. Oh, let's get our 2 taunts out of the way quick. She shouldn't get up here. Yeah, she doesn't have enough special to get up.
It's going to take some power here. Look at this strength. Absolutely impressive. Bianca's really getting the better of her opponent here. The EST dictating the terms of this fight to Asuka.
Yeah, I haven't seen an update either. I haven't played Faction Wars in a few days, so I don't know if maybe it happened earlier. We'll find out if this is a random occurrence or not in a second here. Because I'm going to try it again here. And we'll see if 1 signature and 2 finishers is enough to do the trick. We just need to get our grabs in now. And then we'll plaster a signature and some finishers on her. This should be the last. Yeah. So there's 1 coyote. And let's get her up and get a second one. Hopefully she doesn't reverse it, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine. So let's see now. I think that card I fought last time was a bronze. This is... What the hell?
Into the ring again now.
Let's get her into the casket and see what happens here. So she could be a little bit tougher. She's an emerald, but shouldn't be that much tougher. Nah, she's getting out of this one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that one was a little bit harder, but it's the difference between a bronze and an emerald card. I'm going to get a baseball bat, and we're going to have some fun with Asuka and the baseball bat. Sorry, Asuka. I know you just came back from injury, but we got to... This just has to be done, my lady. Yeah, and it should be like that. Like, you're... But it was taking, like, a horrendous amount of times with bronze cards. Oh, she reversed it. Sucky. I am not going to let you close this door, Asuka. The end is not near. We're going to get right out. Asuka, you're the worst.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
I'm trying to keep my armor up.
There's that colorful offense from Asuka. She really is captivating to watch. Working over the midsection, attacking those ribs.
You know, Asuka, I'm kind of annoyed with you. Come back into the ring here. You and Mr. Batboy here are going to have a discussion. Yep, she just threw that out of my face. That was something that happened. Okay. What? What the? If I had to clip something, I think it would be that. That was, whatever that was a mess.
And Asuka gets stopped in her tracks.
I don't know what happened there. Like, I legit don't know what happened. Let's pick up that bat.
And try to win this thing. Oh, what a shot. Really swinging wildly now. The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable. They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come next. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Okay, so we're going to be able to do another finisher and two, or a signature and two finishers. And then we'll throw her in. I'm sure she'll be fine.
And the casket is waiting. Can she capitalize on the opening? Muscling up her opponent. You know what's next. Kiss of death. Might have just created a big
No, don't
opening.
try and roll out of the ring.
The casket.
Yeah, we're done with Asuka.
Casket. This is over. This is over. Trying to close the lid. Trying this.
Well, that one's super easy that time. So maybe I only needed one more.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair. Casket is sealed, and so is this match. Having the casket shut
Oh, no problems. Glad to help out.
This could be the end of the line.
All right, we're going to take the 200. Yeah, we're going to go this route. Yeah, that seems better. We're going to take the 200 MFP. This is not the Queens of Attitude. They will have a little bit of armor, but not fully armored like the other team. That has China.
Here we go with the tag matchup the WWE Universe has been salivating for. For this one, we have Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Alexa
Get our taunts in.
Becky Lynch. And standing across from them, it's a very tough test with Stacy Keibler, Lita, Trish Stratus, Molly Holly. Hard to decide what team has the advantage here. It'll probably come down to who can cut the ring in half the best, who can control the pace. But meanwhile, here's Stratus.
All right, now we got to rain power bombs.
Wait a second. Hoisted all the way up.
After this round, maybe we'll go play some quick play matches because I still have to win 25 of those to complete some lifetime challenges. I think we're in a position right now where I have enough MFP for tomorrow for 2 packs because that diamond card should exchange for a good amount of MFP.
This is a very convincing display of power we are seeing in front of our eyes.
Before I forget, let's get our taunts in here quick.
We get the point already. Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound.
I mean, I could extend this out and just start hitting finishers and signatures for everybody. Yeah, maybe I will do that, actually.
And right now, this is just one hell of a beating happening.
Well, that's our first reversal.
Finding a way to slow her opponent's assault
Oh,
down.
a second reversal.
Tipping the scales a bit here in her favor.
No, Stacy.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
It's kind of crazy pants to me that we still have Stacy Keebler in a game in 2025. My hope is for next year is that we get a Gail Kim in the game. Gail Kim's apparently been hanging out at the NXT Performance Center, helping doing some training. She's not a WWE employee. She's not been hired by them. So, but they could be doing what they've done with others. Oh, really? I should tag out. Ah.
Just in the nick of time. With authority. Double knee face buster.
We'll just work through here.
And she decides to back off for the moment.
Try and get everybody in. Okay, Oblivion.
The jumping complete shot. Face first. Liv could have this one. She releases the pin. An interesting strategy.
We just need to get... Okay, now we can just start throwing everybody at them. Yeah, I think I just need to be smarter about tagging in and out before I just, like, brute force my way through these matches. Can I not tag because the person's on... Yeah, there we go. I was like, why isn't the tag button working?
Bliss gripping the neck. Into the STO.
Oh, she dodged it. Oh, that was bad. Didn't want that. Oh, I'll have to pick that up in a second. Guys, I gotta pause it and just got somebody calling me. My mother's calling me. Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna put you guys on the be right back screen. I will be right back. Just hold on. We got more exciting action coming your way. Unmute my mic. There we go. I'm back. Sorry, I thought it was an emergency about something. They just would like me to look after their dog tomorrow, which I'm fully excited about doing because I enjoy looking after a good dog. This is bad. Becky's in a bad situation. Oh, no, wait. Okay, that hurt. I forgot who I was. That affected our MFP. Too much going on here. That was a terrible time to walk away from the game. Let's get Stacy in. Let's get to Bianca. Everybody's been in. we'll finish with Becky because she can do her submission, and then we'll do the manhandle slam from the top for a little bit of stop. Yeah, I don't disagree with you about getting the Hardy Boys in the game. I think that's a very easy Legends deal to sign. They're already working with the WWE. Oh, wait. They're already working with the WWE in a lot of ways. Like they've been on NXT. They've had matches. Man. This Trish is reverse. Holy sh! That one. She reversed 2 finishers in a row. God, she reversed a ton of stuff there. That's enough. Our Alexa Bliss got damage. It's going to affect our MFP payout for the rest of the round, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Still 791. Maybe it didn't damage as bad as I thought it did. Although we did do a ton of finishers and stuff extra, so I don't know. We're not taking any of those cards. We're taking the extra 50. So we're going to round 3 here. We're obviously going to start at this bottom node. They can make those nodes a little bit brighter. I would appreciate that. You know what? I'm avoiding the 3 versus 3s because then my guys just get all damaged up. And that's not good. The plates have not been as good this run either. Put some armor back on her. Take 80 credits. Oh, that was bad, maybe. It was a bad call, maybe.
And here we go. A lot of
All right.
involved in this matchup. Each team is going to look for their competition's weakness. The weakest link on a team will certainly be exposed. A team would be smart to identify their own weaknesses and keep that superstar out of the fight.
Also, next year, because we have to assume we'll get a AAA pack of some sort next year if AAA is not already built into the game. They'll want to have characters like Mr. Iguana and Octagon Jr. and a few other characters in the game. So we have to assume that, but also just work out a deal so I can have Joe Hendry in the game. There should be no reason if he's at WrestleMania that we can't have Joe Hendry in the game. The guy's a viral phenomenon. Let's get him in the game. Oh, that was bad decision. Oh, I streamed actually my Raw reactions live while I was grinding on Monday night. And I am so not excited for Gunther. They're killing me here. Kiana.
What kind of mindset do you need going into a no DQ match? You have to be prepared to do things you normally wouldn't.
But yeah, I'm not excited. Goldberg looked gas walking to the ring. Somebody wasn't lying when they said there was more reversals happening. She's not going to get pinned right now anyways, and I don't want to pin her.
Can't prepare your face for that. Bianca's displaying dominance. Kalani really having trouble with her defense. Wards that off. What a response. Hard into the corner. Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckle?
All right, let's see if this hits this time. There we go. So yeah, not excited about Goldberg. A while back, maybe I would have been excited about Goldberg. Just not excited about him now. I just don't know if he has it. I thought his shirt was cool. The Goldberg's Last Ride shirt. That's the only thing I liked about it, honestly. And still forever and ever, I will be upset that we never got Austin versus Goldberg in their prime. That would have been really good to have that match happen. And it just never did. So, and I think Goldberg using the right case works fine. Him spearing, coming in and killing Dolph Ziggler, fine. The short matches he had with Lesnar, fine. But really all I want Goldberg to do is to crush... all I want him to do is crush... Gunther to crush Goldberg. I should have expected that. Okay, that's fine. One simple move should get me the win now. Yeah, I wish I was a little more optimistic on the Goldberg thing. I'm just not. So I think we'll finish this run, and then we'll do a little bit of quick play, because I've not played any quick play, and I would like to get some wins in that so I can finish off those things too. Yeah, he did. I'm a lifelong Goldberg fan, though, so one more spear. Yeah, fully expect him to lose. Yeah, look, and this isn't me hating against Goldberg. I was watching WCW. Like, that's where I started my wrestling journey, was in WCW. With a person I won't name who is redacted from history in a best of 7 series with Booker T. Really caught my attention. And Goldberg was one of those people who was on the rise at that point. I think we take the bottom route. So yeah, Goldberg was on the rise at that point, and he was a great character. He was a monster. Although, in full transparency, I am still very pissed about what happened to Brett. Yeah. I just can't imagine the match being good. We'll stream that night, I think. So we'll do some streaming. I'll do live reactions to it. I kind of really like doing these live reactions. So like I'm pro that right now. We'll just give Nia Jax a bunch of power bombs. But yeah, he'll choke Goldberg out. Maybe he'll shake Goldberg's hand to be like, because I do expect a Gunther face turn at some point soon. He's a good heel, but he's smiling more. And what I expect would happen was you'll have Ludwig Kaiser turn on him and he'll go face. We haven't seen Ludwig in a while. Ludwig will blame him for that. Also, it would be interesting to pair him and Tiffy on the screen. Dominance, gentlemen.
And when you can manhandle your opposition like this, you become a lion playing with its food. Oh, caught a powerbomb. This is not just exhibiting your power. There's certainly some arrogance behind these attacks. Uh-oh. Slingshot crossbody? That was ridiculous.
Did I get a flying attack yet? I don't know. It doesn't keep track of that. I'll just go for one. I'll get her in the ring and go for one more. I'll stun her first so she doesn't... get her knees up. I can't remember if I did this or not, but it's done now. So yeah, we'll try and be live for both Evolution and Saturday night's main event that weekend. God, there's a lot of wrestling that weekend, and All Out in Texas is that weekend as well. I wish you could do a finisher into the casket. Like if there was a way to like do, because you've got like table finishers and stuff that you can do. It would be interesting to do one from the casket. Oh, holding the wrong button. Don't think I'm going to get it closed, but you never know. I mean, if she gets out, I'm just going to go get a bat and hit her with a bat a few more times and with a special and finisher. And the last time I did that with Naomi, it just closed. Man, I wonder if I can get this closed with a little bit of perseverance. If I had the tap on, it would work. I just hate tapping the controller, and I think it's worse on my beautiful Astrobot controller, and I don't want to do that. Okay, we're making good time back here. The other thing I don't like about this is if it were a submission, it'd be building up the special meter back. The longer you hold a submission, I held a submission once and... Okay, let's just let her kick out. Yeah, it happens. Okay, let's go get my bat. Hit that girl with a bat.
Positioning the arm for a big leg drop. And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table. In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us.
Get her back in the ring. Pick up my bat. Start clobbering her. It's clobbering time!
Oh, come on. This is just brutal.
Man, I can't wait to have another little puppy in my house tomorrow. With my parents' pup coming over, we'll have 2 puppies. I love that. Savage display of violence. Oh, she reversed one. That's fine. I think I only need one more. I'm sorry, but this is not going to get me out.
Trying to force the casket closed to him. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet. Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor. Bianca Belair with the power and the KO.
All right, it's time for you to go in the casket. I think you're good to go out now.
These combatants have stretched their limits here, and it's showing. Win or lose, they are going home tonight knowing
All right, let's do this. There we go. So these are much easier. There's been some sort of change. I'm pretty sure that was the... I didn't even look, but I'm pretty sure that was the Green Superstar Series 2 Nia Jax. But the caskets, like, even before, I need to go, like, 3 or 4 more times before they close. That's going much quicker. They want to fix it. I wouldn't mind trying an ambulance match and seeing how that goes. Although I really don't want to play an ambulance match in this mode ever again, but if I had to, I would. I'm just going to take the bottom route. There's 2 treasure chests along the way. Well, I don't have anything about that. I was hoping I would. Let's get some fun stips here. Sure. Start hitting finishers right away. Start with 3 finishers. That's always a funsy. And we got a match. Oh, it's... Hey, we start with 3 finishers, so we should just be plastering those as a group.
this matchup is so dangerous. Objects can come flying at you from out of nowhere in the entire ring area.
You're making me look bad. Stupid B-Fab. You guys should just be hitting your finishers and getting the pin. And I'm a bad example. I was trying to hit a signature, not a finisher. I don't care. We're just going to try and finish this off. Quick. Really? Huh. Stupid Charlotte. I don't know why BFAB kicked that one out. Man, Charlotte's reversing everything. Oh, Becky Lynch has yeah, she got out. Okay, this is it. She's not getting out of that. What? I don't understand. I was say she's getting out of that.
Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys. But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb. Trying to reach it. Trying to win. Wrestling up her opponent. You know what's next. And a counting. And that could doom Charlotte. It's gonna take some time, but she got to.
There we go. That's the win. I was so enthralled in that match for a second. We didn't need to grab a briefcase. We did that on our own, friends. I haven't said this in a little while, but I do need to. If you guys like the content, if you like hanging out with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that when I go live, you know that I'm live playing games. We do this a few times a week. I don't have a set schedule. I've got family and kids. Maybe one day I can pin down a schedule once I get hired in a new role or job. But kids' life, I don't know if you guys have kids, but very busy lives when you have children. I've got soccer 4 nights a week right now, which is kind of crazy pants when you think about it. This is stage 4. We've got the Queens. The Queens? I can't remember.
And here we go with this tag
All right.
team matchup. For this one, we have Bianca Belair. Lock it in, the Dragon Sleeper. Bianca.
Didn't expect that one so quick.
She's got the left.
I guess. Oh, I need to get back. More. I should have stayed on her to hit the finisher. Let her. She's gonna get out. Don't do something stupid. Another KOD. Okay. Let's get a third KOD here. I bet she'll reverse this one. Yep. I knew she would. Okay, let's tag one of these other girls in. They get a little bit of armor, but not a huge amount. Oh, this is the Mount Rushmore team. That's right. Which I actually don't think is the Mount Rushmore team at all.
Gets herself out of harm's way. Ooh, clothesline delivered. She counters it. Check this out. What a DDT. Good night.
Let's get Liv in. Do her. Why isn't she doing? Oh wait, no. I keep thinking I have a signature do, and I don't. I just have finishers. And finally, let's get Becky in. And let's end this with a little bit of style. Throw him into the corner there.
And Lynch gets stonewalled. Boom, right to the midsection. And once again, she's put on the back foot. At this point in the match, you have to hope your teammates are in better shape. Sending her up on the top rope.
And we can go for the super finisher here.
Tied up. It's a long way down from there. From the ropes, manhandle slam. Good night. Now's the time to capitalize.
1, 2, 3.
Got it. What a tag match we just saw. Here are your winners. The team of Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Alexa.
Yeah, definitely way less MFP we're getting now because the bodies are damaged. Ugh. That part kind of sucks. So we've gotten 10,000 MFP from this. We'll have enough. I want the 70 things because we're going to buy 3 boss cards and get our boss cards down to 6 post this. Okay. This is our final round. Really, I think we're going to take the top. We should be fine. Oh, I'm going to take a side plate, my friend. We're going to take that diamond side plate right to the end of this game.
The teams are in place and this match can now get underway. That is a lot of bodies. Should be really interesting to see how the action unfolds here. Yeah, I'm curious to see what strategy.
Give Bianca control for a second.
This could go either way. That was a power bomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
No, don't tag her in.
The communication between these two is evident by that move. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road. Vicious knee. In off the tag here. Clothesline! Off with their head. She's looking to go top rope here.
Yeah, we are.
From way up top. Down.
That works.
Oh my goodness.
Then we'll start doing our power bombs, building our MFP, or building our special up. I keep saying the words MFP too much.
Very few superstars can perform with such ease. Lift the power bomb. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Power bomb planted. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
Oh yeah.
Bomb dropped in.
This power bomb's like really overpowered. It does get reversed from time to time, but it's not like a huge reversal.
Yeah, she knows what it takes to stay in this fight. How do you win a no DQ match or even survive by being fearless? You can't let this chaotic and dangerous match intimidate you into playing it safe. Charlotte caught by the counter. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Driven down face first. A consistent attack being mounted on Flair. Bianca's doing a good job staying attached to the competition.
Damn right we are. Let's get that
The vibration of that one from all the way over here. Bianca
before she can put her...
star.
We're in really good shape here.
Waist lock from behind. This is terrifying power into the suplex. This is gonna take
We should have enough heavies and
strength. Absolutely impressive.
There's the heavies. We need one more for the grab attacks. Then we'll start hitting finishers.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
There it is.
Just continuous domination being shown.
Oh. They do seem to be reversing way more than they used to. We'll get it this time. We'll pin with a soft move after. Oh yeah, because it's two Charlottes against each other. Or on the same team.
The Queen's looking to make heads roll. Belair has to be contemplating her next step now. If that was her plan A, she needs to move to plan B. And Bianca turning around.
I think that's enough to win. It is. We have won another round, my friends. We have won another round. All right, we're getting close to the end of this run. I guess we'll take the 30. There's no money here, so we'll do the 7%. We're almost at the end. Nobody gets money from that, so... All right, we're on our final round here against the Matte Magicians, I believe it said. I believe these are the Matte Magicians. I clicked it so quickly I did not see. Do they have armor? I don't think they have armor. Yeah, Matte Magicians. That is correct.
Teams are in their respective corners for this tag match. In this one, we're going to see Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, and Becky Lynch.
I meant to do the side, but it's fine. We can just let Bianca do her thing there.
Asuka, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. Quick tags and staying fresh are imperative in a tag match. The question is, which duo you got the cover here? Meanwhile, we have Bianca Belair. Somehow. A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
We gotta get her,
Snapping the neck. Natalya failing to offer
her taunts in, and then we'll start nailing those power bombs on her.
no way. Bomb. Power bomb dropped him. The power on display right now is ridiculous. Power bomb. This is a very convincing display of power we are seeing in front of our eyes. Power bomb planted. When is enough enough? We get the point already.
There will never be enough.
Someone who is doing anything.
There will never be enough, Byron Saxton.
This absolutely brings new meaning to ragdolling your opponent. Down with a power bomb.
There's the heavy. We got to be close to getting the grab attacks, too. Yeah.
Shoulders are down. Is that enough?
Nobody feels the need to come in.
And she fights it off. That is just pure
I'm a little shocked about that, honestly.
man, earth-shattering. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Come on, man.
That's the odds are forever shifting. Oh, straight forearm. Belair now taking advantage of every opening. Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
That was dumb. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. We're almost done.
Whip back into the ring.
No, I don't want her to tag.
Running leg drop. Talk about
Try that again.
that'll give you whiplash. Launching. Coming down with
Make sure I got that. We'll get the KOD here because she blocked the signature or reversed the signature.
Bianca Belair with
We'll go for the pin, then we'll just go for a light move.
Did Belair just close this out? 2.
Oh, that's it.
Scores the win for the team.
Yeah, I probably should have. Oh well, we got it done. I just always like focus on the one main character and I never bring the others in. I need to get better at that if I want to maintain my damage around the team. Before I didn't need to do that. The armor would just always refresh at the end of every match, so you didn't have to worry about it. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Oh, we're like so close to having enough for 3 cards. I'm not playing another round right now. Okay, I did want to dive in. I said I wanted to try some quick play. It's a 1-on-1 standard match. Looks like we're using the men, so I'm going to use one of the men here. See if we can get a few wins in this mode. I don't know. Maybe? Are people cheating as much as Aaron ranked in this mode? I don't know the answer to that question, unfortunately. You guys tell me. Do you guys play quick play? How has that been? I don't know how this is going to be. I guess we're going to find out. Yes, you're probably right. Frequent tags does make a great team. I'm just in such the habit, and I've always played the games like if I pick a main character, the other characters I pick are just oh, sorry, are just there for scenery, and I like to like go through with like the top person. Oh, that's why my mom called me. I think I'm gonna have to cut the stream early. I've had she didn't mention it when she called me. I think I've had a death in well, no, not I think. I've had a death in the family. So I was just texted by my mother. One of my uncles has passed away. Um, and I'm not even getting into a quick play match after waiting here for a few seconds. That should be prime time for quick play matches. So I'm gonna cut the stream early. We've been going over like almost 2.5 hours. That's a decent sized stream actually. Look, everybody, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate everything. If you've enjoyed it today and you haven't had a chance to hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow, helps me grow, helps me continue to develop as a content creator. And I'd really appreciate it. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. We should have some good news about the channel, hopefully in the next day or two, and becoming a YouTube partner, which would be amazing. So I'm just waiting on that. But yeah, regardless of whether you hit subscribe or not, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate everything you guys do for me. You guys are the best. The peeps, I told you guys we're reclaiming the peeps. I got to work that into a script or something so I use it more frequently. But I really am. You guys just make all the streams awesome. Lots of great conversation, lots of great talk. So thank you guys so much. I don't know, I'm going on. We'll have pack openings. So this weekend plan, I'll have a pack opening going live for probably around noon to 1 o'clock tomorrow. It won't be live streamed. I'll just do and record on OBS, and put it out on Saturday. I'll be at a family event, although I don't know what time I need to show up. So maybe I can get the boss battles in beforehand. I'm not sure if I will be able to. Get it done beforehand, but we'll have whatever the boss battles and the live event stuff. If not done early in the day, we'll do that later in the day on stream. So, all right, guys, have a great night. We'll be back.